Hello, I'm Ben Small, and I have the distinct privilege of being the superintendent of Central Valley School District. I'm here at Central Valley High School to present the 2021 Central Valley Educator of the Year to Erik Flodin. Although he has only been a teacher at Central Valley High School for a couple of years, you would never know it based on the strength of his relationships with students and staff. Erik has a reputation of being both inspirational and incredibly supportive of his students. On any given day, you can find his students dropping eggs, shooting rockets, or using Hot Wheel tracks to not only launch items, but to also launch the spark of inquisitiveness and enthusiasm in his students by making learning approachable and applicable to everyday life. As if that's not enough to see at school, Erik's students were conducting similar experiments at home, impressing their parents with terms like velocity, speed, and laws of gravity. His classes have seen increased enrollment, and students are excited to learn from him, both as a teacher and as an actual engineer. Erik challenges his students to solve their own problems and continually questions their own thinking, exploring their inquiries side by side. He goes the extra mile to pique curiosity and ensure they truly understand the concepts, beyond just passing a test. Outside of the classroom, he's always willing to volunteer, be a coach or advisor, support CV initiatives, and participate in outside activities. Erik volunteered as head referee for Spokane Valley Tech's annual VEX Robotics Tournament, taking personal time and energy to certify and complete online training, as well as versed rule follower. He acted as a liaison with other volunteers and demonstrated leadership to guide the volunteers and make the student experience so much more positive with his graciousness and professionalism. Thank you, Erik, for representing Central Valley School District so well in your efforts to inspire and empower our students. You are CVSD.
So you got like force 1 times its distance to the axis of rotation.
My name is Erik Flodin. I teach general physics, AP physics, as well as engineering physics. I'm constantly walking around the classroom. I just want to be close to my students and interact with them and just have proximity with them. And I think that just comes through. I oftentimes, if I have tables, I'll sit right next to them in a stool, or I'll get down on my knees, or I'm literally on their same level.
That's why we like doing labs, right?
He's always walking around, checking in on how we're doing. He's really good at helping us out when we're struggling. Just really good at teaching.
He knows how to talk to kids, and that is really great because I think it just, helps the learning.
Total master.
And I also try to make high school for my students what I didn't have sometimes. I mean, that's part of me being a teacher, is that I want to have fun here every day, and so I have maybe a soft spot for some of those students I see maybe not having the best experience, and so I just want to come alongside those students and maybe improve their experience, make their experience something different than what I had.
Complete the first set and you're happy with it, go ahead and just mix it up and try one more scenario just to kind of get it down. And
I just want to open up their eyes to the physics that's around them. I tell them I'm going to try to ruin you. Literally, I want you somewhere looking at throwing a football or something going, darn it, Flodin, like I'm thinking about the physics and the kinematic equations or the projectile motion. And so, or when they're driving their cars, I do a lesson on the difference between all-season tires and summer tires and that sort of stuff, where I want them just to have an appreciation and understanding for just how forces and how the world works, because we interact with physics every day, all day, nonstop.
Maybe just the precision of inches, so
yeah, that's
you're doing it with like 11/16.
He's always been really good at getting the students engaged and really being able to apply what we're learning to the real world. That's the fun part about physics, and Flodin does a really good job at teaching it, so we can actually see how the material is used.
Congratulations, Erik Flodin. We are so proud to have you as a part of our Bear family. You have made an incredible difference to the students, staff, and community at our school. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Erik. We are so proud of you and so appreciative of all the work you do for our students here at Central Valley High School. It is amazing to see how applicable you make science and how much you have grown our physics program in the few years that you have been here. Thanks for all you do.
5.67. Okay,
I love sharing my life experiences with students to hopefully they can get to what they're passionate about in their life as a career.
And that should be what you can get hanging from this to get to balance.
I've had lots of support, and it also comes from the students too. Just terrific students in this district. And it's been a process, and it doesn't happen. It happens with support and teachers and admin allowing me to experiment, because I'm always experimenting and trying new things with my students. And so I just have to thank everybody that's been involved, because it's taken a lot of grace on their part and giving me kind of some distance to try some new things. So I just thank everybody that's been a part of getting me to where I'm at.
It should be pretty balanced. So was this the one you're leaving alone, right?
It is a really significant part of my life, because it's what drives me. It's what keeps me on the straight and narrow and wanting to be better. And without it, I was a little lost. So like I said, teaching's a huge part of my life, because these kids really are my family.